Hello everybody and welcome back to another one of our videos. We're down at the allotment again, and as you can see we're just going through things and seeing what's happening. And as you can see, this weed is just starting to come back at a rate now because we've had the rain and everything, and it's not that easy weed, it's that bind weed what wraps itself around things, what you have to try and get rid of. We got rid of it in our garlics, and then I've got a bed out there what I need to clear, and then I've got this bed around here to sort out. Don't think I'm going to get to those today because I've got a lot of things to do at home as well. Right, so this is the fertiliser water, homemade one, and I'm just scared to take this off because it just absolutely reeks now, and I need to take this out and get this emptied out now. So I'm just letting this drain off, then I'm going to empty it out, and then I'll show you what the water looks like inside. And I'll be back with you. Right everybody, so this is what the water looks like now. You can technically use that water, but I'm not ready for it yet. So, oh god, that just nearly knocked me out then. So, you get back your net now, and you put your net back over. Get your drawstring and draw that back up. Then you can put your new stuff in. So I've got banana skin going in, some more eggshells, got some rhubarb what I juiced, all that can go in. Kitchen scraps there, lemons, onions, everything. Just pour that back in there. So basically anything what's greenery. Got a rotten onion here. That I can just put in old, don't have to cut that or anything. And then I've got some more waste here. So that's the compost bin. So that's all apple skins and everything. So anything what you use in the kitchen, what's peels or anything, you can put in your compost bin. Right, so get the cover back on this, otherwise we're going to have to enjoy the smell of it all day. And then be back with you in a minute. Right everybody, so I planted my cucumbers on Friday, and as you can see, this is the fem spot, they're doing okay, and then the outdoor ones are looking a bit worse for wear. And then my corn Sorry about the aeroplane noise. My corn, all the corn what I planted, they're just looking worse for wear. Always a problem every time I plant corn, but I still persevere with it. But maybe it might get to a time where you just have to start leaving things. Right, let me go up the top here. This volunteer one is just growing at some rate. Got one courgette left. Something dug up the other ones. I don't know what keeps coming. Then you can see those pumpkins that I planted are okay for now, so I'm going to give them a feed in a minute of milk solution, and then hopefully they'll come back to life. My garlics are almost starting to dry up now. My onions I've leaned over. They're getting ready for now. I just need them to dry now. And the onions in the other bed, the onions in this bed now are starting to lean over and dry, so they'll be coming out hopefully soon, and then I'll have this bed to use. Right, I don't know if you can gonna see properly. The cabbages are doing all right. Some of the spinaches have come back to life, and some of the beetroots have come back to life. But then I see some things keep eating them, just like my peas. I don't know what's going on here. I put some in, and they're all right, and then others are just getting eaten by something. I don't know what's eating them. I looked under the leaves and everything, but I can't see anything, so I don't know what the solution is for that. Right, my lettuces, I can see some little bits of greenery coming through, so they're doing all right. The hanging baskets and that are all right. These hanging baskets up here, only my cameraman can get up there. I can't get up there. So you see those are coming along. The strawberry baskets are doing okay as well. And then the potatoes, and then the broad beans. I'm having a problem with those at the moment, fighting those black aphids or things. So everything I use on them isn't working at the moment, but we'll get there. So my aim what was to do today was to see if I could cover that arch there, and we're going to give that a tackle and see what we can do with that arch. And then if I still got time, this bed here is just a nightmare now, and I haven't been in the polytunnel yet, but I'll go in there in a minute and see what's going on in there. So be back with you in a minute. Right everybody, so what I've done, we've got the net in, we've got one piece over, and as you can see it's not long enough, so what I have to do, I have to join another piece, I have to join another piece onto it, so I'm going to be stitching for quite a while. So what I've got to do now is get the corners like this. I have to get the corners like that, and then I've got to fold them over a few times, and then make like a ridge there, and then stitch it right the way up. So I might have to do that in different stages so that it's all in, so that I can just pull it back over and then fold it and clip it down. That's just to protect the corn from whatever eating them like last time. So we're going to carry on with this, and then when we got to somewhere I'll show you what's going on. Right everybody, so we're still at it. This has taken me longer than I thought it would have taken. And does it look good to me? No. Got had too many gaps in it and everything, and when we were stitching it, when I got to a certain point, realised that it's 3 meters by 15 meters, and we were stitching the 3 meter length. So when we got to the 3 meter length, that's when it went wrong. So, but I managed to still get it on somehow, and I'm just stitching some of these gaps instead of using the clips. What I was doing, I'm just stitching it. So I know it looks like Frankenstein, but it is what it is. You just got to do what you got to do to protect your crops. If they had a cover, what was this? What was the length of this? Then you know it would have been a lot easier. But they didn't have any what was the width of this, which would have needed about 6 meters going that way and 7 meters going the other way. So, but it's one of those things where you just have to, you know, just persevere with what you're doing, and you'll get there eventually. I know my corn look worse for wear. Some of them are coming up now, but if they want to mess about, then at least I know whatever I put in here now will be protected, and I can just get on with what I'm getting on with. I know the time is gone already, and like I said, I've got something to do at home, and I wanted to get home in time to do that. And I wanted to put in some more plants, but I might have to just water them for now, and and then come down early on Friday and do them over again. So right, so what I'm doing is just, I knew it was going to be too short, but still. Right, so that's it for now. You can see bits of it where it's caved in and everything, but I'm just making sure I stitch all the gaps. I think I ain't got the strength to do it now. I think next time I come I'm going to have to stitch along there, so that this bit here, so that bit there doesn't open up. So I might have to do that next time. So I'll be back with you in a minute. Right everybody, so with my pumpkins and that, I've just given them their second lot of diluted milk. That helps with the powdery mildew, and it also adds calcium to the soil. As you know, pumpkins take a lot of food, so you need to make sure you've got a nice bed for them, like manure or chicken manure pellets and all that stuff. That's why I've got the manure liquid. So what happens now, one day you feed them, you just water them with just water, then the next time you just got to dilute some of your manure water and do it that way. So that's those out of the way. So I was meant to get some more corns in here, because these ones, I don't know, I'm going to water them and see what happens. I don't know if it's the shock of transplant shock or what, but corn, me and corn are never friend. And then I've got these cucumbers as well. I'm going to put some of this diluted milk solution on them as well. So I'm just going to fill this up with water. Right, so I've got some melon plants here, and you can do the same with those. So just gonna give those a milk solution, add calcium to them. So that add calcium feed to those. And then I've got cucumber here. Just gonna add a bit of solution to them. I don't know why they're telling you that those are outdoor cucumbers, and you can see already. So, right, I'm just going to top this up with a bit more water. Right, so I'm going in the polytunnel now. And I've got my melons at the back here. You can see how much growth they've put on. I hear something dripping. Maybe it's outside. You can see how much growth they've put on. So those, I've got some milky, not a lot of. You can use this on them as well. So like my tomatoes, you can see they're starting to come, but they don't need any feed yet. And my peppers now, you don't need any feed on those. So all these kind of things like these, corns and everything. So I'm going to get the O's now. I wanted to repot that before I went, but I haven't got time now. Right, so I'm going to get my O's, and then I'm going to give everything a good water. So as you can see, everything's coming on nice. My peppers are growing nice, putting on a lot of growth. So I think it's the feed what's in the compost what's helping to keep them going. And what I'm going to do, you can see my they're all started flowering. Even my Scotch bonnets are flowering early this time, so I hope they do well. I've still got them sunflowers to put out, I ain't got around to that yet. I've got cabbages in here what's starting to fold. I didn't want to leave them inside, but they're inside now, so, and you can see they're starting to rot in the middle, so those are, I have to pull those out as well. And we're getting there. My carrots, I'm just looking at the tops and seeing what's going on, because they're looking like they're drying up, and I pull one out and they're that size. And the ones in this one was planted before. Let's see if I can find one what's got a top on it in here. And I noticed that the dirt in here is very dry as well, although I keep watering it. And these ones are that size. So that's what's going on with the carrots. Right, so if you're watching our videos, please remember to like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell another friend. If you want to leave a comment, you can leave a comment in the comment section. We will get back to you on them. So thanks for watching this one. I know it's not much. That netting took us longer than we thought, and then I had to do the stitching and everything on it, which was a nightmare. So hopefully we'll get there. You can see my spinach has sprung right back up again from when I cutted it. I think it was only a couple of weeks ago, and you see it just growing. Everything in there grows at a different speed, so you know, you just have to keep on top of everything. So even my beans, don't know, I thought that was drying, so I've got these to put out and everything to put out. These are melons and all that. I've got those to repot and everything. Don't know what this is. I haven't got a clue what that is. But something's growing there, don't know what that is. If it's a flower or what. My coyote. I'll put that in there for it to take off, and I don't know if it's gonna survive or not, because it doesn't look like it's moving in here. So once I've sorted out, then I'll get all these out of these beds and get stuff in them. I was meant to do these two today, but time out there. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you all on the next one. You take care until then.